And I'm back here on another walk with you. I'm in front of the SoMa Martial Arts Pavilion. It's right here on the corner of Markham and Scott Street in downtown Little Rock, right next to the Arkansas Statehouse Convention Center. I'm going to take you a walk from here up Scott Street to SoMa. So let's get going. Always use the crosswalk when the little walkie man says to go, because if not, you'll get hit by morons. Now, I'll be honest, this is probably one of the sketchier walks. I would suggest if you're going to walk from downtown into SoMa, maybe take Main Street. Or, Main Street. That'd be the one to do. There's some pretty cool historic stuff. This is the Historic Arkansas Museum. It's a pretty big complex. They got old cabins, original houses that were here during the founding of Little Rock. If you watched the Mount Holly Cemetery walk, some of the people that lived in this area right here in the houses in this little historic park are buried there. Ugh. And we're gonna start with that. Somebody lost their pea soup. See that, or somebody from Nickelodeon said, I don't know, and they got slimed. Or could be Ghostbuster slime, algae, I don't know. Pretty gross. So this is still the Arkansas History Complex. This is where the museum and everything is, and then on the other side of this building is where the houses, and there's a blacksmith shop. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there. So I'd suggest to do it. Sometimes they have free nights. On art nights, it's free to get in over there, like Second Friday. But most of the time it's like $6. It's not much, but it's definitely worth to go through. And they have guided tours. And they actually even have living history, which is it's people reenactment. They dress up, and we had one of the best ladies do some living history there one time, and my kids really enjoyed it. So I suggest to go in there and do that for sure. Again, not gonna get corona. And I'm going. We're safe. Bus station over there where the ambulance is. And that's hotels, condos, whatnots. So basically this is the central bus station. Anywhere that you wanted to go is just right here, one block over. It's on the corner of 4th and Cumberland, or Capitol and Cumberland. It takes up the whole block. There he goes. Scat cat. This is the Women's League building. So if you're a lady, you might want to go there. And we've walked by the KAT building before. This is the back side of it. This is where the actual people come in. The Junior League of Little Rock, or the Women's City Club. Of course, that was probably the older name for it. Yeah, back in the day, you had men that would go to their place and the ladies that would go to their places. Was that a good thing or a bad thing? Did you go to an all men's club or an all ladies club? It's kind of weird. I personally don't like clubs. Never been a part of a club. Clubs are segregationists because they make you more special than everybody else. But then again, a lot of times a group of people, there's more power to get things done in clubs. But geez, this never was really one for clubs. And this is the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. And if you watch the Mount Holly, you know that William Woodruff founded the Arkansas Gazette. And it was bought out in like 1986 by the Democrat. And so, as you can see on there, it says Arkansas Democrat, but then right below it says the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, because that's what they're currently known as now. The only state paper, it's the only paper that is distributed statewide on Sundays now. I don't even know if they do it through the week. Yeah, they cut it back. Paper is like our state paper went from like 30-40 pages to like 5 pages. Everything's online. There's the Christ Episcopal Church on Scott Street. Getting a little work done to it. I just knew I was going to see something bad in there. Oh, it's the door to nowhere. It's just a door. It's a fire escape. Jeez. Still nothing. Take time to smell the roses. That's what I always say. We're gonna catch every single light. 6th Street. Yeah, one-way street, looking good. We're gonna roll. Alright, so to make reference to the Mount Holly Cemetery, once again, this building coming up here on the left is kind of tan brick. That's the Albert Pike Hotel, which is actually more like an apartment complex. And we visited his grave in Mount Holly. And then right across the street is the Masonic Lodge. You see that? Probably not. And here's the Masonic Lodge. Cornerstone, 1857. How's it going? All right.
Hey, you ain't got a cigarette?
No, I sure don't. Sorry. But in this Albert Pike back in the day, it actually was nice. Kind of reminds me of Seinfeld. Albert Pike, Scottish Rite Temple. That guy, he's a historic figure, but he probably worshiped the devil. I've never been in there. I know that people do weddings in there. Probably take a tour if you wanted to. Hey, what's happening? Where'd you get that plate dinner? No. Oh, no, I don't want one. I just look kind of good.
What you doing?
Just walking. Look what I see. Take the time. Take the time. Worst roses in the history of the world. If I could only walk in your footsteps. This dude must have been running through this concrete. I have a big stride, but these are... he was galloping. It was really nice of those people to offer me a hot dog dinner. That was like a German meal. Cabbage, potato salad, and a big wing. Big, huge wing. Wing and some buns. Some brand new apartments been going. They're finally getting filled in. Man, they went a long time not getting filled in. This house right here was getting worked on because this house got burned to the ground and it caught that wall on fire, and so they had to come in, and they had just finished remodeling that house and it caught on fire. It was pretty horrible. But we're down here with some pretty historic little houses in the Quapaw Quarter. Meow. Cat house. A lot of these houses were built in the turn of the 20th century, which would be early 1900s to you and me. Got a lot of character. Most of them are apartments. There are a few that are still remain single-family houses, but like I say, most of these are done as apartments because most people can't afford to live in a 4,000 square foot house or 5,000 four-level house. Nice little colonial apartments right over there. On I-630. That's the Main Street Bridge right there. We're on the Scott Street Bridge. It's called the Scott Street Bridge because it is Scott Street. A little bad weather that might be rolling through here in a little bit. We kind of smell the rain. And now we are reaching 13th Street, which this is basically going to be this. Take a right here, head west. This will bring us to Main Street, which is the heart of SoMa, south on Main, which there is a restaurant called South on Main. It's right over there. And that's Redondo Pizza, Midtown Billiards. South on Main was the former Juanita's. Sure miss that place. I would take Juanita's basically over any one of these restaurants that are down here. I'd give up any one of these restaurants for Juanita's. They had the most authentic Tex-Mex. It was the first time I had fajitas was in Juanita's. They had brisket tacos. You know, on Monday nights they had fajita night. All you could eat fajitas for like $9.95, and it wasn't no janky. It was the stuff. It was good stuff. So we're gonna cross here. This is one of those streets that you just have to kind of go. They need some public crossing. Still nothing. Hey there. Hello. People still doing their curbside delivery. That's what some of these restaurants are still only offering, curbside delivery. We haven't eaten in a restaurant. The last restaurant we ate at was in a Mexican place. One of our favorites, Cantina Cinco de Mayo, number 3, on Louisiana and 6th. That was the last time we ate in a restaurant. I think it wasn't. All right, well, I'm going to end this here at Community Bakery on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Thanks for joining me again. If you give me a subscription, appreciate it. Thumbs up, appreciate it. Thumbs down, whatever. I don't care. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.